Hey folks, Keric here and welcome back to part 7 of this walkthrough of Primal. Having just spoken to some of Jared's men and got through that secrety door bit, we're going to be making our way through. God, that looks like the earlier bit, doesn't it? Anyway, looks just like the Fairy Burrows, but then again, probably meant to. I'm sure they don't have different types of burrows just for the sake of looking different. So just make your way through. And this should lead us down into the sewers. Let's have a look around for pots and stuff first. I don't think we'll be coming back here anytime soon. There's a few. Yep, there we go.
I'll need Scree to help me with this.
Come on, Scree, get the lodestone. Grand total of 4 now. And as you can see, the city burrows make their way into the sewer system, which is that big cross object. We'll need to go in there and make our way up to the north side, I think. So let's get on with it and make our way through. Probably okay staying on Scree. If I remember right, there are a couple of puzzles coming up, which we'll need him for.
Let me out, would you?
Come on, push harder, harder. There we go. Yeah, stay as Scree, so switching to Jen just in case. Such a chicken. I suppose it's better going into new areas with hers just in case there are a load of enemies about. Right, so we want to check out the bottom. It's on the left, okay. I'll not complain about switching over to Jen now then. I'm kinda happy about this particular video. There's a really cool scene in the arena, which is coming up towards the end of the video. I'm not going to say too much about it, but I really like the scene. It's kind of exciting as well. Good to watch, all the usual kind of things. And we'll leave Scree to do whatever he does, and once he's done that, make our way down into the main sewer chamber. It's quite amazing that they have sewers considering they live in burrows. Sort of a weird society. Anyway, on the left hand side, there are a few goodies up here. Well, a lodestone. Grab it. Bringing us to a grand total of 5. And once you're done, you need to cross over and go up the other side. Now the ladder's broken on the other side, so obviously Jen can't manage to get up. We'll have to find another way around for her. Oh, don't go down the bottom for God's sakes. Just hook yourself into the wall. And up we go. And we'll just carry on a little bit. Check there's nothing important up here. Nope, nothing. So yeah, we'll just carry on a little bit, get Scree to a safe position and leave him while we deal with Jen back in the main area. And just put him at the top here so he doesn't start running back towards it. Oh, hello. That's a nice welcome. And it looks like we're in a jail of some sort. Anyway, just switch back to Jen. And go up the ladder that's actually not broken. And there should be a ledge on the left hand side once you go up. Just use that to make your way left hand side. One of the problems with pre-recording, whenever you actually come around to doing the audio, if you were thinking kind of differently at the time, you can end up wandering around in circles without realising you're just about to do something stupid. So in your head you know something's left. In the game, when you're actually playing it at the time, you have a little bit of a look around so you go the wrong direction. Oh, shit, he is coming down. And back up you go. But anyway, first world problems really. I think most of the items in here are health items. Apart from that, which we shall have. Let Scree take those if he wants, really. They're not that important. Right, so this is the main section. Do I want to be here? I guess I do. Even though these little leopardy buggers don't want me to be here. One dead Malkai. Oh shit, there's 3 of them. He's a badger one as well, not a leopard. You can tell by the stripes on their back. The Honey Badger Malkai. Definitely. We found a new species, folks. That's why they're tougher. They just don't care. The other Malkai, they care. Not the Honey Badger Malkai. Okay, I'm stopping with that now. Oh dear. Really bad reference. Anyway, once you've cleared out the bottom floor here, not a huge amount to do. Pretty much all the doors are sealed up bar one. Again, I think I make a bit of a cock up here and not noticing that there's a step at the back there. So a little bit of wandering around is expected. I think Scree must be full. And just double checking. Until obviously the penny drops. And considering there's only one room we can actually go in, I decide to explore it. Which turns to be rather more profitable than standing around. Anyway, up to the top level. Another lodestone there, obviously. We need quite a few lodestones in a second, so worth picking up everything. And switch back to Jen. So I'm pretty sure there's another fight coming up. Crow or something I can hear in the background. Somebody being tortured? That's a kind of weird noise.
No.
Obviously at full health, doesn't need that. What he does need is this though. And brings us up to 7. Not too shabby really. Okay, so make your way around the back, up the stairs, and into the arena. And this is the section I was telling you about. Of course we want to save. Very important that we save because this is quite a big battle. The first real kind of boss battle. I'm not sure whether it's a boss battle. You get a lot of help in it, but you do kind of fight something big and nasty, so I'm sure there's going to be a few cutscenes as well, so I'll shut up and let you enjoy those.
It is rather grand, isn't it? The old kings would stage hunts here for the public, rituals as cruel as they were spectacular. Davina had always been opposed to the practice, and it was no surprise when it was outlawed after Hearn became High King.
Ooh, spooky. That statue reminds me of you somehow.
Ah, well, that's Abdizur. It's interesting that you mention it because...
Except, he looks like a fearsome, impressive creature, and you, well, I mean, well, you're you.
Yes, well, as you say.
You should not have come here.
Abaddon.
The runes are cast. Abdizur is lost. Why fight me, daughter?
What have you done with Lewis?
Run! You've seen Belazur's strength! Quickly, Jen, hide!
So yeah, I did tell you it was exciting, didn't I? And back in control again. First thing you really want to do is go round and pick up all the lodestones. Seems a bit heartless considering Jen's now trapped. But it needs to be done. I think there are about 4 or 5 here, I'm not quite sure. But they're all around the outside, so pick them all up while you're here. Jen's perfectly safe in her little crevice. Even if she has that horrible thing near her, trying to dig her out. So once you have all the lodestones, we now get to possess the statue of Abdizur. Who runs about like some kind of weird boxer. He does that kind of a dancey step thing. I really like this guy actually. Combat's pretty much the same as normal combat. It's just a bit more fun because you're a huge massive statue and you get to punch him in the face with your stone fists. It really is a fairly equal kind of a battle. You will lose quite a lot of life. Once he leaves the arena, you'll switch view to behind him basically and then fire off 3 of these fireballs. Quite easy to avoid, you just need to walk left and right depending on where you are in the arena. And then once that's done, he'll drop down and you can knock some more snot out of him. Doing fairly well for a change. Obviously he's just past the half mark. We still have quite a bit. Still a pretty cool fight for this early in the game. There's not many games out there let you possess statues and kick the shit out of demons. Of course the lunges tend to do a lot more damage to him, but they're a bit harder to pull off. It's easier to just jab him a bit. God, we are doing well. It's pretty low indeed. Come on, die. Not another one. Oh, damn. Shouldn't have held back. Right, finish it. And there we go. Three cheers for Scree. Is he dead? No. Of course not. A bit of a short game if he was. Off he pops, leaving us to our own devices.
Nice work, Scree.
Now that took me back.
That was the thing that jumped me and Lewis at the club. What was it?
That's Belazur, a demon of chaos, Abaddon's most lethal killer. Where he travels, pain and suffering will surely follow.
You seem to handle him quite well.
The mighty form of Abdazur was thankfully at hand. Abdazur and Belazur have fought many titanic battles.
Yeah? Well, you and the big man made a great team. Don't you think so, Rocky boy?
Belazur is far from destroyed. I merely bought us some time.
The face in the smoke. It was talking to me, wasn't it?
You saw a shade of Abaddon.
He called me daughter.
And then he sent a monster to kill you. Abaddon is chaos, Jen. Don't let him wreak havoc in your mind.
I want Lewis, Scree. I need Lewis to be here.
Right. We are both thinking too much, and both feeling sorry for ourselves. All we need to think about, my girl, is a way out of this arena.
And Abdazur can be of service once more. Just possess him. And we can use his mighty strength to open up the doors. Once he's opened up the gate, you won't be able to possess him anymore. Or you will, however, be able to carry on
No.
through the gate and not into the rest of the world again. So not wanting to fill the video with too much epic, I think we'll cut it off just about there. I've been Keric the Pally, this has been Primal. You have a good evening.